God Prophet, baby. Back with another video. Hope you're doing all right today, man. Hope your spirit's up. Hope you woke up feeling blessed. Hope you woke up feeling thankful. I hope you woke up feeling understood. And if you ain't feeling understood, as long as you understand, that's it. Because we ain't meant to be understood all the time. That's too much. Like, that's out your way sometime, you know. If some people get it, they get it. Some people don't. It's not their time, you know, like it ain't nothing for us to be trying to push and stuff, you know, pieces to a puzzle that ain't time to be put together, you know, put it like that. We all come in our own knowings and own levels of consciousness and elevations and evolvement. We all do this at separate times, you know, we individuals, you know, like, so we have to understand that, keep that in mind. Nothing for nobody to feel discouraged about. Nothing for nobody to feel like they got the upper hand behind. Nothing for nobody to feel like they just want to judge the next person or they just want to throw things out there that don't matter. You know, like, that's all inconsistencies, man. That's all low frequencies, low vibrations, man. Like, we don't even entertain it, man. What you learn and when you learn it, that's how you pick it up. The most important part of all that, listen to Prophet Good, man, is how you put your stuff together. You know, we all got these hands, we all pick it up, but how you gonna put it together? You know, like, let's be mindful of that. If we picking pieces up, how we gonna put it back together? We know how to put it back together. We understanding that much, you know. So don't get caught up in the next man thrills. You know, don't worry about the next person journey, you know, they path, man. You got your own. You got your own. You woke up this morning. You listening to Prophet right now. They ain't listening right now. You listening. You tuned in right now. You know what I mean? So this is for you. You got something to hear out of this. Worth. We know what that is, worth. Is it when something adds value to you? Is it something having value? Like, how you classifying worth? Because we got a lot of things that be in our lives that be worthy, and we sometimes neglect those things that's worthy, you know, within our lives. And the more and more you neglect that, the more and more a piece of you, by your own doing, allows you to start feeling less worthy. Got all this worth around you and you're not acknowledging all of this worth. Sooner or later it'll tarnish, and what you left with, when you look around, you don't even see no worth. So where your worth at? You thinking it's gone, but it's your own doing. We gotta appreciate when we open our eyes. We gotta appreciate the genuine people. We gotta appreciate the willingness on others' parts to give us a push, give us a boost, give us them words of encouragement. We gotta acknowledge these things. That's how we make each other better. Whatever you have to work on within yourself, sit yourself down, sketch it out if you gotta sketch it out. But tend to that. Let that be your focal point. You know, like, sometimes we tend to over attent ourselves within the things that we have already, we good with, you know, we stable in. But we be having parts of our lives that we be needing to work on. And we just neglect them, you know, for whatever reasons, you know. It ain't from profit to figure out, you know. That's to each his own. But sometimes we'll feel like it's hard, you know, so we just don't be up for that task. Sometimes we don't understand, we don't get it, you know. Our level of thinking, or should I say our mindset, is not right, you know. And that's why Prophet stressed this importance about thought patterns and thought forms, because you if you're not aware of it, you have no idea what it does. Your mindset is true, yeah. It's you setting your mind to do a certain thing, but it doesn't stop right there. Like, it consists of a lot of other things, you know, like some subconscious, some conscious, you know. But think about you setting your mind to something. It surely can't stop right there. It has to have a lot of other little factors involved to shield you from distractions, to block you from things that'll pull you away from focus, you know. So there's a lot of little parts of our character, parts of our being that we have to change when we have these mindsets, you know. And that's good or bad. We have to understand that a mindset is not just positive. Is what you set your mind at, you know, how you working it. But when we setting our mind to things, it's important that we know that we setting it up so we can move forward with something. Get on your mark, get set, and go. So once you set your mind, you got to be ready to go. You got to understand that it's time to move. You done got your plan into place. You focus. You ready. You got your direction. You can see, and it's time to move. It's time to go for it. It's time to give it your all. Give it effort. Put those thoughts to action. That should be the main priority for all of us, man. When we wake up, check it off the list, man. If we got to check them off the list, let's check them off the list. Bam. Let me get rid of this. Bam. Let me work on this. Bam. Let me fix this about myself. Bam. Let me get rid of this. Bam. I don't like the way this is working out. You know, like, boom, I'm doing this different. Like, all of these things, like a list of, make you a list. Make you a list of things that'll make you better. You know, whether it's shedding things off of you or adding things to you. Just make you a list of things that would make you better. Taking and adding, it doesn't matter. You know, is you being better. Remember your thought form. Remember your thought pattern. Like, we got to have all that in perspective for ourselves. You know, and like, Prophet not stressing it like my thought pattern is perfect, because it's far from perfect. But I'll tell you this, the more you work on it, the easier it becomes. The easier it becomes. And we should all know that with anything that we do. Anything that we do, if we're paying attention. It's supposed to be easier. because we are learning in the process, man. In the process, man. I want everybody out there to understand this, man. And please be open-minded and understanding, man. Really understanding, really. People looking for things to come through the clouds. People looking for the chariot to bust through the clouds. People looking for Christ to come back to this earth. And Prophet is here to let you know that that's not so in that manner. It's not so in that manner. What's happening is we're having a shift in energy. We're having a shift in perspective. We're having a shift in understanding. We're having a shift within love. We're having a shift within seeing the good in people more as opposed to seeing the dark side of a person. And what's happening through all of this is we tapping in, and it's Christ conscious that we are going to experience for whoever want to experience it, for whoever willing to experience it. The heart is the center of everything. And you are meant to use it in each interaction, in each experience, in each situation. You are meant to use it. You're supposed to use it with each and every action that you take, because it keeps you on a higher vibration. It keeps you more in tune with the universe. It keeps you more in tune with Gaia. It grounds you. Whenever you operate using your heart, there's less confusion, because your heart is not cloudy. It's our brains that be cloudy. It's not your heart. Your heart is never cloudy. You know, and I know I don't know if I love them or not. Like, that's two different things that you're going through. You have the feeling, but you just fighting it through other scenarios and other experiences that you encountered. It takes a lot, man, for a person to operate within their heart space. And I'm saying it just like that because everybody can say, yeah, I do. Man, look, it takes a lot to operate out of your heart space. It takes a lot because we are naturally inhabited by all of these feelings and ways and wrong perspectives already. It takes a lot to tear through all of that. It takes a lot to put all of that aside. It takes a lot to not even acknowledge that and to put yourself in that heart space when you operating. It takes a lot. But we all can do it because we all supposed to show each other how to rise, how to raise vibrations, how to understand this energy. I just wanted to bring a few words, man. I had wrote a message, but I just pulled back up, man. So I just hit the button, man, and started talking, bro. So I'm gonna bring another video though. It be today. I want y'all to watch yourself, protect your energy to and from. Protect yourself to and from. Watch your surroundings. Watch what you take in your ears, and watch what you give out your mouth, man. Help somebody if you can. Give somebody some words of encouragement if you can. Till next time, baby. Love everybody, man. Sky Prophet. Peace out.